No, all right, joining us now is Jackie Young. Let's go ahead and get things started with Mr. Duncan.
Hi Jackie, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty well. A quick film question for you. Throughout your career, I guess from college to now, like how's the way that you watch film grown? Is there anything in particular that you feel like you pick up on quicker now versus when you first got in?
Um, I feel like I've always been a film watcher, and so I like to have the coaches send me like my individual clips on offense, defense, and then just I like to watch clips of the person I'm going to be guarding the next night or whenever it is too. And so I'll watch that. I'll rewatch old games, and so yeah, I mean, I love the game, so I spend a lot of time watching it.
Amen.
Yeah, Jackie, I wonder if you could sort of reflect on how your sort of personal and individual growth has meshed with the Aces growth and how you felt like both of those kind of came to fruition, if you will, last year with you guys winning a championship.
Yeah, it's kind of right on time, I guess you would say. I just try to get better each year in the off season, and last year it was just developing the three. Teams would leave me open, and so just having the confidence to shoot the three. And yeah, I mean, I knew that if I wanted to play with Becky or for Becky, then I would have to shoot threes, and so that was her offense. And so we just spent a lot of time in the gym. Tyler helped me fix my shot. We just made a few tweaks, and yeah, I was able to just have the confidence to shoot the three. I think that was the biggest thing. But yeah, I think it was just right on time. I mean, in the past, we had gotten close to our goal, but I mean, our ultimate goal was to win a championship, and so I think that just speaks of everyone's hard work.
Thank you.
Matthew?
Hey, Jackie, I wanted to start with last week you talked about how Candace has been really helping you, just sort of talking to her on the sideline. How have you sort of felt like your relationship with Alicia has gone? Because both of you are really, guard defensive stoppers, and how dangerous the two of you can be out there together as defensive stoppers on the floor guarding other teams' best guards.
Yeah, she's a great defender. I remember playing against her in the league. And so now just to be able to have her on the same team and just be able to learn from her every day has been helpful. I mean, she challenges me every day to just you know, to lock in on defense and hold myself accountable. And she holds me accountable too with just communicating on defense and trying to be a defensive leader out there. She's definitely vocal, and so she's vocal on the defensive end and on the offensive end in general. So whenever she's out there, you can always hear her just communicating. And so that kind of just helps us, the rest of us, to communicate and to know what's happening on defense.
And then I wanted to ask, you've talked so much about your development as a player, working with, Tyler Marsh. How big of a factor has he been in your development, and not giving him credit, but just him being, one of the bigger reasons why you've been able to grow your offensive game so much?
Yeah, I mean, he's helped me tremendously. As soon as they got hired, I came back from Australia and we got in the gym. We just made a few tweaks to my shot, and I mean, he spends a lot of time with me in the gym. He knows I'm not going to leave until I feel good, and so we'll spend a lot of time in the gym. He'll come back and shoot. He'll shoot before practice, after practice, just whenever you need him. And so he's helped me along the way, and I just have to thank him for that. And so yeah, no, credit to him, because I mean, we all know what happened the first three years, and so I just really have to thank him for spending the time with me in the gym and just believing in me.
Jose?
Jackie, thank you again for doing this. You talk about watching film, you talk about being in the gym and making adjustments. I asked you in year one, how would it be for you being coached the way it was in college compared to what it would be in the pros? My question for you now is there anything in film study that you might have gone back and saw, man, I did this in college, why haven't I gone back to it in the WNBA and tweaked that and possibly made it work?
I feel like like, I mean, the more years you have in the league, the more experience you have, you just kind of find things that work for you. And so I don't know if there's necessarily like something in college that I've like gone back to, I just kind of try to build on what I've learned. And I learned a lot from Tyler. He spends a lot of time like watching film with us. And so we talk about the game a lot. And so then I just try to, watch it in the most efficient way possible, whether it's watching offensive clips, defensive clips, plays, wherever that might be.
All right, let's close it out with Rafi.
This is Ralphie with nothing but that sports talk. Last weekend, you got to face your team had a preseason game with the New York Liberty. What are your overall thoughts on facing the New York Liberty now that the Aces got the first look at them?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun playing against them. We know they have some stars on their team, and I think it's going to be exciting. I know we're all looking forward to playing them, and I know the fans are looking forward to seeing that game too. But it's exciting to be able to play against them.
Jackie, before we let you go, I just want to let people know you are 25 years old, correct?
Yes,
September 16th of last year, you turned 25.
yes.
Jackie Young has won the second most regular season games in WNBA history prior to turning 25, 87 wins to her credit. Maya Moore leads with 88, so that's a pretty good company as Jackie heads into, can you believe it here?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hard to believe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We will be back shortly with Sydney Colson, Kirsten Bell, and Kayla George up next. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.